Hey, what's up guys? Country here to show you and teach you how to play Hercules if you don't already know how to play him. Mind you, these are just my opinions of how I play these gods. It seems to work for me. They may not work for everybody else, but they're good for me. So starting out, I use Bluestone Pendant, Warrior Tabi, Jotun's Wrath, and Breastplate of Valor. Those are my four main items that I build in the beginning, and I always start with Bluestone because Hercules does quite a bit of damage in the early game, so you want to try to do as much damage as you possibly can to an enemy. Now, as far as skill wise, I usually put 2 points into Drive and Strike and 1 into my Tectonic Shift. That way my Drive and Strike does more damage, so you don't really need your 3 ability right away, or I don't. I usually get it on my 4th pick. Then I usually max out Drive and Strike, then my 3. Alternating between the ultimate. Secondary items after the 3 that I just mentioned is all situational. Depends on the situation. Now, if you are not taking a lot of damage from the enemy team, I usually go from Breastplate to Frostbound Hammer. It gives you pretty decent life, and it gives you the ability to slow the enemies down whenever you smack them with your club. Now, if you're taking quite a bit of damage and you want to be a little bit more tanky, then I would probably recommend like Stone of Gaia. Not only does it give you a lot of health, but it keeps you from getting rooted or popped up, every so many seconds. It's really good to have on a Hercules. The next item after that, I would probably go with Winged Blade, because of course, as always, it's a health item, and if you get slowed, it's going to give you a speed boost, what you need. It's really good item to have. Lastly, once you sell the Bluestone Pendant, I would usually go for the Shield of Regrowth is usually what I would pick up for my last item. Just because of the fact that when you hit your 3 and you start healing yourself, you also gain an additional speed boost that lets you run up on the enemy a lot quicker so you can hit your abilities. Now, as tips, any tips that I have with Hercules, it's to practice your 2. Once you get your 2 down pat, it's basically impossible to escape Hercules. If you can land your 2, the enemy is pretty much dead, especially if you have teammates that are willing to follow up your Drive and Strike, and it's usually a death about every single time that you do it. As far as relics, relics are situational also. As you can see in this game, because they have an Odin, I went with the Ghost, or whatever it's called. It used to be Ghost. I went with Ghost. If it's Ares, I would probably go with Purification Beads. Just a normal, guy that I don't need to get an escape from, I would usually go Sundering Spear. Just because Sundering Spear, along with Hercules, is pretty fantastic. You pop them up with your 2, you drive them back, you hit them with your Sunder, and then you use your ultimate on them. Usually winds up as a death, especially if it's a hunter or mage or someone squishy like that. That's my recommendation on how to really use him. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. I do appreciate you watching. If you did enjoy my video, please leave a like, comment if you want. If you have a god suggestion, please let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button right there, guys. Come on. I know you want to. Go on. It's okay. Go ahead.